Hi everyone, so welcome back to Cozy Chats with Jen. We're now in episode 2, which is officially pretty much the first official episode that we'll have. The previous one was just an intro. So we're kicking it off with the New Year's. It would be around the 31st of December, hopefully, when we release this. And today we're just gonna pretty much dive into a little bit on Christmas, the festive seasons, touch on a little bit of the New Year's, whatever resolutions we may have, and maybe, keep going with it. I don't know. Usually we don't. anyway,
Just
anyway,
insulted all of us at one go.
yeah, for today, as you can see, we will be playing Mobile Legends. We also mentioned that we will be playing games previously. This is one of them. I unfortunately am unable to partake in this game session due to some technical issues. But fret not, I am watching, so I will be judging their gameplay at the same time.
We're really
Okay.
bad.
No, we're
And if we
amazing,
scream, I'm
remember?
sorry.
Those who don't know Mobile Legends, I don't really know how to explain the game, but
We're just
it's
fighting
similar
against another
to-
team.
Yeah, other team as various characters, similar to, I don't know, League of Legends, or
exactly.
to get this show on the road. Let's just start with some like Christmas talk, whatever. We can just talk about anything pretty much. It's the festive seasons. We're recording on the beginning of December, but
But it's
it'll be
You don't need
Christmas
to know
soon.
that.
Yeah.
We're recording on the 30th of December.
Yes,
No,
the
you
day
know what I
before,
mean.
right? The day before. We didn't pre-plan this at all. Okay. Well, do you have any like Christmas wishes that you wish to be fulfilled? Anything you want Santa Claus
Are you
to
Santa
provide?
Claus?
to provide?
Do
Will you
people
be
make
Santa
wishes
Claus this
to
year?
Santa? I guess they sort of do,
Yes.
like a gift, right?
I mean, kids do.
I don't know. I have in my gift list the specific type of shoes that I want. So, like when I go to work
those
these
the
days,
wheeled
I'm
one?
just wearing like, oh no, I already have the ones with the wheels. You know, the one like the roller skates, those kind. But I barely use it because the roads are so bumpy here. Like if I ever used it to go out, then I probably just like slip and fall and break my head. So I don't wear it out. The one I want is
That's
something
sad.
a bit more formal for work because I literally go into office. Everyone's wearing like a suit and tie, and it's just me in my sneakers, and I just look so unprofessional giving my presentation,
like a
and then
child.
people's like, so new shoes.
I mean, it's fine.
It's a tech company, no? Isn't the dress more casual-ish kinda?
I mean,
Yeah.
Erica wears sneakers to work, right?
Yeah, I just wear my Vans.
I really like the what's the one, the Fila. So I have Fila right now because I love the height they give you to at the bottom of the
Is it the
sneakers.
bulky one?
Yes, I only buy shoes
You
if they
love
give
those
me...
type.
Yes, because it makes me feel like I'm on even height with everybody else, or else for some reason people just love to comment how tiny I am. But low key, it's kind of me commenting about how tall everyone is. So, oh no,
But do you have like a specific one you're looking at?
Yeah.
So like the one I'm looking for is those Mary Jane kind of shoes. So the one that's like black, kind of smooth-ish. I don't know how to say it. And then you know what I'm talking about, or the ones that you slip
Is it-
on, and then it looks very
Oh, like
classy,
loafers?
very yes.
Is it like
exactly.
the heels? Is it heels? Like boots like that?
It's kind of like not really heels. It's like a bulky kind of heel, so it's a bit more comfy. Oh my god, I'm just dying.
Yeah. I think I've seen
I'm
those as
just
well.
dying
I
as
think
well.
recently it's been on trend. I think I've seen some around, and they look so pretty. I also feel like I want to get some, but they're quite
Right?
expensive. So yeah.
Exactly. So I'm just trying to tell people to buy it for me instead. But the thing is, because like in Chinese culture, it's bad to give like shoes or like watches, right, as a gift. So now I have to
You
like
should
give
give like
a
a
coin.
for what did they say? Usually, if you give like a shoe or a clock, you have to like repay the gift.
Yeah, so it's like $1 or something that you just give back, or you don't
Basically, you're
know.
buying the gift.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the idea. So, in Chinese culture, essentially, if you give someone shoes, you're sort of telling that person you're gifting it to that like, hey, we want you to walk out of my life, sort of. And then if you give
Get out of here.
yeah, and if you give like watches, then it's like saying like you're running out of time, so it's like a bad luck that you're about to die basically. By buying the shoe of the person who gifted it to you, then basically it just says that oh, it's a
You're basically
trade.
buying it. It's not a gift.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
How is this
I
guy
see.
in our
So I guess
page?
like our glasses are definitely like off the table then, because that's literally like watching you run out of time.
I mean, like, why would you gift someone an hour? What?
You know, there's some very pretty hourglasses, you know.
But like, what can I do with it? You know,
You
like count my
You can
minutes.
play like a game. You can play charades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like because it's like usually inside a game setting, it's fine. Like it's not like too big of a deal. Like people don't really take it that seriously. It's just more like, oh, just in case, just do the small transaction thing. So yeah.
Okay. Jazz, anything on the Christmas wish list this year?
Okay, so extra information for anyone listening. Actually, we all three of us plus another one of our friend, we have like a note shared between four of us where we talk about our gifts. Yeah, you guys can refer to that. Those are my gifts. And if you don't know what they are, I don't really remember. If I'm not mistaken, there's money on
Do
it.
you want
So.
me to list out what you have written here? It
Oh,
says
you have it?
money. Yes. It says
Yes,
number
Very
one
read it
is
like
out.
Jazz. Yes, that is so her.
I even have a minimum requirement for the amount of money you need to give me.
yes.
Wait,
At
what
least
is
300 ringgit.
Oh my god.
300.
Okay.
Technically, it's 100 per person. It should be in your budget, right?
That's actually
You know?
Technically, yes, but like, do we want to? No. You know?
no, that's never gonna.
Exactly. Like even gift cards feel really weird. We're just gonna buy you the actual thing that you're gonna use it on.
Okay, second on Jazz wish list is the Sony headphones. I think that one's the
Retail price at 1K.
I have no idea. Oh my god.
1K?
Okay.
You chose
Around
something
1
that's-
to 5, 1.5.
Okay, one thing to know about Jazz, she has very expensive taste.
Yes.
The third thing is a Kindle. Eh?
Oh,
yeah.
actually,
The fourth
a
thing-
Kindle's- I guess a Kindle's,
Kindle's
not
not
too
that bad, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard that you can
Yeah.
get the Kindle, like the Kindle for kids, that one, and it works pretty much the same as the normal one, but it's
How much is
cheaper
it?
and I think smaller. I'm not sure. I have no
Oh, you
idea.
can just think of it
Yeah,
like an
Kindles are-
iPad mini or something, right? Like,
Yeah. Like I don't know. Kindles are cool, but I don't know. You can use your phone, in my opinion, if you want a Kindle.
oh my god.
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe an
But
unpopular
do you know
opinion.
why I want a Kindle instead of using my phone?
Why?
Because I'm using my
Why?
phone right now. Because when you use your phone, what's it called? Your screen time adds up.
Just
then
because
it's your
you're
screen
still-
time.
I'm
On your-
trying to
when you're
treat
reading.
myself, you know.
So it's all
into
fake.
thinking-
You're living a fake
Yeah.
life.
Exactly, you're just playing pretend. Oh my god. Also,
It's
But I mean-
fine, you know. Fake it till you make it.
I guess. Okay, the fourth one, I don't know if you have this already. Apple Watch? Do you have Apple Watch
Oh,
already?
I have it. Yeah. Please delete it
Hmm.
for me. Yeah, thanks.
I will tick it. Okay. The last few ones are pretty much like food.
Chocolate
cake.
related.
Family Mart chocolate muffin.
I thought you hate
Cute socks.
chocolate.
Bars. I hate chocolate bars.
I love chocolate bars.
Oh.
That's on my wish list. That's
I like
Chocolate
chocolate
bars.
flavored items.
Erica's so easy to please.
dark chocolate bar. Yeah, just get me. Just
I'm
get
pretty
me nice
easy to
chocolate.
please though.
It's a very expensive investment. But yeah, we'll see about the money thing. Who knows? I mean, this year for your birthday, we tried to get that. Was it that money bouquet? I think I told you this, Jess. We wanted to gift you with that money bouquet.
Oh yeah.
I think worth the amount that you wanted here. Yeah, but we found out that we also need to pay for the money bouquet. And
I'm sorry. Well, obviously, yeah.
that was too expensive for us to afford, unfortunately.
It was like ridiculous money, basically.
Really?
How
Yeah.
much was it though? I never.
I don't remember. I think like the cheapest one that I saw was like 500 ringgit like that. 500 something. I think close to 600.
It was
Yeah.
so much. I don't know. I rather like we made it ourselves, you know?
Made.
You
Oh
would
yeah, we
make
could
a
have
money bouquet yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put it all
we
one
could
ringgit.
like print out some. Sorry, not print out. Withdraw some money, change it to 1 ringgit, and then just like roll it up into like money bouquets. We can learn. We can try to do that, but that's
I
just
feel like that's
too
so much
effort.
effort.
Yeah, that's
'cause
true. Also,
you have to fold it, and I have to unfold it
that's true. That's
for
what I thought as
1
well.
ringgit.
Like,
Like minimum one flower, I think would be like 20. Then it's worth both of our
Yeah.
efforts.
but if it's like, because 1 ringgit will make it look more, right? So it looks cooler, you know, it looks more extravagant. If we just give you like what we can give you like one flower that's like 100 ringgit, like a 3-petal flower with 100 ringgit notes.
Oh my
Would you accept that test?
Yes, sure. With happiness, I will call y'all crying.
Oh
God.
my
Okay.
gosh.
This is the best gift so far, friends.
Next year's idea will be that then.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure y'all think about something else.
That would be like last resort, you know, if we can't think of anything else.
I'll start thinking
Okay.
of things. Okay, wait. Actually, on a serious note, for Christmas, I really want a Christmas tree.
Oh my god, I actually really want to decorate a Christmas tree too. Like,
Yeah, like go and get a tree. Not like, okay. In Malaysia, you can't go and
Plastic tree.
physically get a tree. You gotta get a fake plastic tree from like
Yeah.
online, probably.
Anywhere. You can get it on anywhere actually. You
I
just
think
go
get
to
it
a
like
mall.
Tyson. Like
Yeah,
Daiso.
it's just there. Definitely got. I have a small one. But yeah, just you've never.
Yeah,
Put
I
up
really
any,
want a
like-
tree.
Mm,
But this year, actually, for Christmas, I'll be alone. So
oh,
don't think
Oh.
I'll be worth it.
your sister's not gonna be with you?
She's
Yeah.
going to China.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, with China right now they have the 30-day free, like visa free travel, right?
Hmm.
oh yeah, yeah. saw
I mean,
that.
she wanted to go prior to the release of that news. It just made it easier to go, right? Who surrendered?
Yeah. That's nice.
Never saw
Yeah,
it.
y'all surrender.
We don't
Never
surrender.
guys.
We just
We don't
die.
surrender.
I just realized
We're
that
talking
you
about the
have-
game, by the way. Oh wait.
You guys
we-
won? Oh, you guys lost.
we
Mm.
lost.
Oh,
It was
okay.
my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shared a little bit about our little wish lists, whatever we
What
want
about
this
you?
Christmas.
Did you say yours?
Oh, my blender. Yeah. Y'all, you know the blender you guys got me for
Oh yeah.
is it my birthday
Mhm.
Mhm.
2 years ago? That thing like broke. Like I couldn't open it when I was blending something.
Oh my gosh, you had to throw it with the thing inside.
I had to throw it with the thing
Wait,
inside.
why can't
I
it
was so
open?
sad. I don't know.
Like, you can't
I was
twist?
like, no, yeah, it just locked for some reason. Like I couldn't. I literally like I tried the like putting like hot water, making it expand or whatever. That didn't work. That didn't work. I was like,
Erica's
okay,
a
maybe
science
like
genius, by the way.
I was like, maybe if I like leave
She
it
knows
for a
what the
little while.
powerhouse of a cell is.
I thought if I like left it for a little while it would be fine, but like no, that didn't work either. So I had to throw the whole thing out. I was like, oh, I was so sad. But yeah, I want like a
You
proper
can't like
blender
force
maybe.
it open.
No, like, cause it's only like it's the twist, right? You just have to twist it open. It was just completely locked. Cannot already. Yeah, it was a good run, you know. I really liked using it. But yeah, maybe next I would like a standing blender.
Ooh,
That would be
yeah.
great.
That's asking for a lot.
I saw some. They're like $100. Like the very like it's just a blender, which is fine. Like that's all I need, you know.
Yeah.
If you
So
get like the
yeah.
fancy ones, you know, the vintage looking ones.
The vintage. What is that? What? Like, does it just look
Those
vintage?
are
Erica, do you know what I'm
or-
talking about?
I'm pretty sure those are very expensive. There are some that are like 500 or like 600 ringgit like that, but I don't think
It's like a smag.
you know, yeah, the smeg ones, yeah, definitely way more expensive, right? Probably not. I mean, they all kind of function the same. Maybe they have other, I don't know, extra functionalities, but if they blend, it's fine.
They're
You
aesthetic.
know, we just gotta save money right now. We got no money.
No money.
Yeah. All right. So, do you guys have like any Christmas stories that like kind of stand out to you? Any for the past 23 Christmases that you've had in your lifetime?
Oh, do you guys believe in Santa last time?
Actually, I never believed in
Mm.
Santa because, like, my uncle. So, like, most of the time, I don't celebrate Christmas like with my direct family. So, like, my mom and my brothers. I spend it with
That
like my
sounds
aunts
depressing.
and. Well, I mean, it's like single mom things, right? Like, they're busy, and she wants me to spend time with family. So I'm with my cousin most of the time because they're traveling and whatnot. So most of the time, like my uncle would dress up as Santa. So he's literally there by the tree. So to me, Santa was just some guy who dressed up with a beard. You know, like it never, like they never even tried to pretend it was this other person. Or like in my brain, I kind of knew that it's just fake. But I don't know whether even like, but it's the whole Santa thing is based on a real guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, real guy quotation marks.
Real guy, yeah.
Quotation marks.
Yeah, so
Oh no, actually, I also didn't really believe, but I did have like one very vivid dream of like I think I was like 4 or like 5 like that, and then this was when I was still living in my kampung house.
Village
I
house.
remember like one night it was a village house, yeah. um, and then like I remember that night it was like I guess it was Christmas, and then like I woke up and then I went outside to like the veranda, and my dad and my brother were there, and then they were like looking up at the sky or something like that. And when I looked up as well, there was like just tiny Santa flying across the sky. And that dream was very vivid, that I thought it was real for quite some time. So it's like, oh, Santa, guess maybe real.
maybe
Like,
you.
because I really wasn't sure if it was like a dream or if actually.
Some dreams just feel so real that you're just it makes you like get so confused when you actually wake up. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But the like a fun fact that I learned is that like all the faces that we see in our dreams, they're actually real people that we pass by in real life. So whether we consciously know it or not, so like that's how our brains registers because they can't make up visuals, so they just take things that is in our subconscious basically and put it in there. So if you see someone you don't know, you probably met him randomly on the street one day and he was just kind of there. So yeah. But like earlier I was saying that I don't really believe in Santa, but at one point when I was younger, I really believed the Tooth Fairy existed. I just don't know why I chose the Tooth Fairy over Santa Claus. It was, I don't know. I think because like I remember one of my tooth came out. I was like running, I fell down, it came out, and I slept the night, and then suddenly I have money under my pillow. And I remember the night before, I was like, oh my god, Tooth Fairy doesn't exist. It's just adults giving me money. But I remember trying to stay up for it, and somehow along the way, like I think I blacked out, but I didn't feel like I actually fell asleep and suddenly found money under my bag, and I was like, oh my god, the Tooth Fairy exists. And then every time I get like a new tooth that comes out, I'm like excitedly go to bed, and then I put there and I just don't tell anyone. And because I didn't want to tell anyone, because I'm still like doing my science experiment to see whether he's real or not, like the Tooth Fairy. And then because my parents don't know, then obviously I have no money, and then I got depressed. So it was just like a short-lived belief. So yeah.
So you told your mom on the first time it fell out?
Yeah, because I was there when so basically how it happened when I lost that teeth,
Oh, she was there.
like I was running down the hill, and it was like a cement hill. So and I slammed down like with my face first, like and then roll. What about you, Jess? Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Not really.
Yeah. I doubt you.
Like,
Yeah.
It's not very on brand.
No,
Yeah.
like how do I okay, growing up, no one actually told us like what the hell Santa was. My parents never say like, oh, Santa's this weird guy that gives you presents, ha ha ha. They're like, oh, I bought that was from me. You saw my name there, yeah, that was from me. So like we never got like any presents from like Santa or anything like that. The only time we knew about Santa is like from like malls and stuff. You know how they have like the fake Santa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point they're like, oh, that's like a Santa, Santa Claus. They like give you presents and shit. Yeah, we died, by the way, in ML. This is our second loss.
Oh no.
So painful.
Not the best streak going on right now. It's unfortunate because we're talking about something more happy. But yeah, I think I kind of get.
Yeah,
like,
you get where I'm from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also like why would you want to credit mythical thing when you are the one giving presents to your child, and then your child just thanks that
the
being.
mythical thing.
Yeah.
Even though you are the one blood, sweat, and tears bought that gift.
Asian parents want you to know how
Asian
hard they
parents.
work for the thing that they bought you, and be like, now you in the future gotta work hard for me to give something back nice as well. Basically.
Exactly.
I think for the Tooth Fairy, like what Nick was saying just now, for the Tooth Fairy, I had serious doubts. I was like, okay, so they collect everyone's teeth, and then what do they do with it? They put it where? And then where do they carry it? How small are the fairies to be able to carry a tooth? Go under my pillow, take it, give me money. How do they have every currency? I was like thinking so hard about it.
International business,
I asked my mom, all these questions, and she's like, okay, whatever. It's child annoying.
So your mom did give you money when you lost a tooth? Did she do that?
She told us. I don't know whether this is an Asian thing. I don't know why. But we used to throw our teeth onto the roof
Oh my god.
of the house.
What?
Interesting.
I have never
Why?
heard of that.
I am not, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was it. Like, if you can throw it, like, okay, of course you wrap it in something. Like, you don't just throw a singular tooth. Like, you wrap it in, like, I don't know, paper, tissue paper, I don't know. You just throw it onto the roof. And then, like, if it lands on top of the roof, then you're good at throwing. That's all.
Teeth don't degrade as well, right? Because you know how like people find
You
skeletons
can
and then
find
the
my
teeth
DNA on my
is
rooftop.
yeah, exactly. Like literally, if someone goes to your rooftop, you're gonna just
Oh.
find a bunch of teeth up there, and then they'll be like, "Oh my god, what kind of sick family
the-
is this?
What are they
Why are there
doing?
teeth?"
I mean, like, it happened when we were, like, slightly older, like, I don't know, 8, 9. And after that, we're just like, ha ha ha. Wait, do we still take, like, does teeth still fall out when you are 8, 9?
I think some people. It depends on the person. I think some people
Okay,
lose
maybe
their
like
teeth.
7.
And then it continues
Yeah,
back when you're
but-
like 60. And you're like, no, my teeth.
Yeah.
I'll continue the tradition when I'm 60.
we throw our adult teeth in onto the roof
Onto the
and
roof.
see if we're still able to throw at that age.
Oh my gosh, no, we throw it at the retirement home that we're all at. We're really like,
Oh my god, and then when we die,
We see,
our
we see
DNA
who can
still
throw
lives
the
on.
Whoever can throw the furthest will live the longest.
Oh my god. Yes.
So that's my
so funny.
childhood.
Ah, cool.
Slightly
cool.
slightly
You were a very
not so.
realistic child. I mean, I've heard of stories like kids usually like test it out, right, to experiment. The Santa thing too, like they'll try to like trap. Said, have I ever? I don't think I've ever done that.
Does anyone actually really do that in real life?
I don't know.
It seems like if anyone would do it, it's
But that-
Western because Asian kids would
Yeah.
just be doing something else. They're just like not bothered.
Yeah, Asians, we are more likely not to believe it, I think.
Because
Yeah.
I just saw a TikTok, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's a TikTok or an IG reel. There's like this family, like this mom with 2 young kids around like, I'm not sure, 7, 8 years old. So like there's this kid, right? They go and wake the kid up on Christmas Eve, and then they tell the kid like, oh, Santa's here, like be quiet, you know, kind of vibes. And then they lead them to the Christmas tree, and then there's like a fake Santa putting a gift there, and then they just like, that's Santa, do you see Santa? You know, they like do so much for their kids
That's
on
kinda like-
Christmas.
Kind of
It's
creepy.
I was oh my god, I just like literally said called it cute while you say creepy. Oh my god.
Because you're like, I don't know. I guess it's like, because you're a
And
kid
then
and then
they
you see
kind of
this
believe it.
stranger. Mm.
Because like they don't use like either of their, you know, like the people living there, their parents are, they don't use their parents because the parents are with them. The parents woke them up,
Yeah.
right? So they like use another relative that they asked to come over to do this, like someone that they
Yeah.
didn't
Wait,
expect.
what?
So like, yeah, so they don't know who is that. Like they have no idea. Like they didn't connect the dots that is someone in the family. So to them, it's just like, oh, it's real legit Santa.
that would make sense then. I would see why, because you're also like you just got woken up.
Yeah.
You're like don't really understand what's going on, but my parents is telling me
Yeah.
this random guy is giving me presents. Who am I to argue about free
It's
presents?
Santa.
Exactly.
It's sad. Mm-hmm. Very, yeah. I guess. I don't know. How would I react if that happened to me if I was a kid? I guess I
Who
would.
is that?
That would reinforce the belief that.
Yeah, I think
Sorry?
it's just like
You'll be like, who's that?
Yeah.
No, I feel like Erica is the type who would believe. I mean, do you remember
Erica,
other
yeah,
story?
actually.
I don't know whether you want to share or
Which one?
not.
Wait,
mermaid?
what is it about?
Oh.
Wait,
Mermaids, remember?
wait, what? Okay, I
still
believe in
kind of believe
mermaids.
in that, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe in
Okay,
mermaids.
Jess. Okay. So this is a bit embarrassing for me to say it right now, but as an adult.
It's okay.
But like when I was like younger,
You were a mermaid.
because my dad, you guys know that my dad and my mom, they met at they were both diving instructors, and then they met at the island, right, while they were working as diving instructors. Um, so like when I was younger, I kind of like asked my dad like, oh, how did you meet mama? You know, I wanted to know their like love story or
Love
whatever. And
story.
my dad really, he pretty much just like said like,
He
oh,
gaslight you.
I was like, while I was like diving, I saw this lady, like this mermaid under the water. And he was like, and that was your mom. And I was like,
Am I half
I was
mermaid?
like,
Oh
I'm
my god,
my
am I like
mom.
Ariel's daughter? You know, the one who jumps in and then will turn into a mermaid.
Exactly.
God.
I was like, oh my god, Mama is a mermaid. I didn't know this. And then I believed it
Don't
for
tell
quite a
mama.
while. I think.
Yeah.
Don't tell Mama. I told you. But yeah,
It's so cute. I love it so much.
I mean, as a kid, right? You just kind of like wanna cling on to those like, oh, mermaids. You know, they're cool. You know, like those Barbie mermaids, or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Also, like,
I
there's
mean,
so,
now
so
also.
many cartoons that like fed into those type of fantasies, right? It's not like right now in the cinema, whenever they have all these like fantasy creatures, they're always so scary. Like before, it used to be so sweet and so wholesome, and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, you see them, they're actually really nice and really cute and stuff, and you're just like, why not, baby? They do exist, right? Yeah. So I mean, technically, your dad kind of was a lie. She just twist the lady into a mermaid and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is so cute, but yeah,
It's
it's still so funny how your dreams got broken.
Because I went around telling my friends like after he told me.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah.
What did
But
you
I mean,
say?
like,
May I know
'cause
your
we were
words?
all-
Like,
We were all kids, right? So like they pretty much also believed me. They were like, "Your mom's a mermaid."
Oh my god. And then they go tell their parents, and then their parents be like, "What, mermaid? They don't exist."
what?
And then be
What
like,
are the parents telling this kid?
Like, I better stay away from that child. She's kind of weird. But yeah.
"Oh my god,
I
everyone's
think
wiped
I don't know.
out."
I was in kindergarten.
Oh yeah, everyone's
no.
dead. Like both
Wait,
sides.
both sides. Oh my
How
god.
did this happen? I don't even. Okay.
Go guys. Okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, so I guess maybe I would believe it if I saw it with my real, like my eyeballs. If there was like a man dressed up as Santa in my home. Depending on how old I was, of course. But yeah.
Can you repeat your last sentence? It was a bit like crackly on my side. Sorry.
Oh. No, I just said like I would most likely have believed if there was a man dressed as Santa
Oh yeah.
in my house.
Also-
When I was like in kindergarten or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's why I'm like, I think for Eric, like I can see it
Yeah.
happening. But also,
Yeah.
like I think it's just more common in Western culture because they have Saint Nicholas and all these type of stuff, and other like I think Santa or Saint Nicholas story is kind of
Santa
different in
Saint
Nordic.
Nicholas the same?
Yeah, they're the same like
I mean,
old Saint
Yeah.
Nick. That's why there's a
There's-
whole song about him. And like it's like
Uh,
more
like,
in Nordic
different,
countries. I don't know.
yeah, they have
yeah.
like different versions of Santa. So,
Yeah, and they in
is-
what's that, Finland, they have like Santa's Grove and everything, and so like I guess it's just more understandable, whereas like in Asia we don't really like those sort of tradition is not not much. The closest thing is probably religion, which is like Christianity, then it's like Jesus and stuff like that. Like that's what people associate it more to. And we have Chinese New Year, which is way bigger of a holiday, so it's kind of like when people advertise for Christmas, especially in Malaysia, you have Chinese New Year deco already. So it's like Chinese New Year over Christmas is usually the case. So I don't think anyone in Malaysia
The day
particularly will focus.
after Christmas.
Yeah.
The day after Christmas is like the 26th of December. They start putting up Chinese New Year decorations.
After
Exactly.
immediately.
And because I think it's because they're both red, sometimes you see a mix as well, and you're just like, oh, okay.
I mean, that works, right?
Yeah, like they're not
It's
exactly.
They don't
more
need to do anything
wrong.
twice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I can kind of understand why.
Mm. I used to think like Christmas was for everybody, not like only for Christians and Catholics. Because like
Me too.
like Western media, they portray Christmas like everybody celebrates it. It seems like, but I never like when I was like a kid, I didn't realize like oh like other kids of other religions actually don't celebrate Christmas. I was like oh that's
I have
interesting.
the same
I
thought
thought it
for
was
Halloween.
everyone.
Is Halloween not
Like, I thought
everything?
Halloween was like widely celebrated, like, you know, like the Western style in. Thought everyone celebrates like that including like Asian countries,
Yeah.
like with the trick or treat and everything.
You mean like
Oh.
here also?
No, like I thought, you know, last time when I was nothing but a young old child, I thought that every country would celebrate, like, you know, in the movies, like
Mhm.
there's like trick or treat and everything like that. I thought like, oh, maybe in Malaysia they have this as well. Imagine my disappointment.
In China, like last
You
time when I was in
excited?
China, we actually did trick or treating. That was very similar to how like US did it. So, I don't know whether I think it's mostly just like the street that I was in. To be fair, like because I was staying with like my cousin, and the whole street people would decorate their houses with like Halloween decorations outside. There was also and people would like go across and knock at people's houses and then open up, have candy. Like I think like my house, even they won a prize at one of the years, that because they had like this table that had like a bowl of goodies, but behind there we had like the fake skeletons. But then one of them was actually my uncle, who's kind of like his, so like you see the skeleton body, but then his head is kind of there and he's just putting it down so you don't really see. You think it's like another doll that's among all the other decorations. So when the kids go in to take the candy, he go, oh my, and then the kids will go out screaming, I don't want to take the candy, and then they'll start crying, and then the other kids will be like, oh my god, what's going in that house? And then literally it would just be like lines and lines of kids coming in, getting candy, and coming out crying. And but we won first place that year, so
Wow.
What a vibe.
God
yeah.
damn.
I think it's like
Maybe
it's more
it's not very
secluded.
celebrated here.
Yeah. I
It's
don't know, actually.
also maybe because it kind of has relations to like the sinister things like the devil. So maybe that's why people here don't really celebrate it as well. Unlike
Yeah.
other countries.
We're quite pantang. Superstitious. We're quite
Yeah.
superstitious.
Yeah, and it's like a ghostly day, right? Yeah, and here it's like
Nobody
it's
wants to
very
celebrate a
Oh.
ghostly day.
Yeah, there's so
exactly.
many
So
things we do
because
to
we don't
get
wanna
rid of
invite
the
them.
ghosts, and we don't want to invite them.
Yeah, so that's probably why we don't do that here. But yeah,
That
I would
makes
have
sense.
really liked
Yeah, I feel like that's a
when
whole
trick-or-treating or
experience in
something.
itself.
Yeah, like just dressing up and
know.
stuff, you know. I think that'd be so cute.
Did you even do it in like
Okay,
school,
anyway.
you know? Like even in
But
primary
yeah.
or secondary school, we don't get to dress up for like that day.
Yeah.
Like I think I would have really enjoyed doing that. I mean now also maybe, but there's not really many occasions for that.
Yeah, I'm just a bit surprised that why our primary school didn't do it, because it's quite flexible and we celebrate a lot of like different things already.
Right?
But
Because
I mean,
if I'm not mistaken, for Chinese New Year we wear cheongsam, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
To
then
school?
like
Yeah.
Hari Raya, we wear the baju kurung.
Baju kurung.
And then
That's
Deepavali.
That's all right.
Yeah, Deepavali we don't really do much. We don't wear the clothes because not everyone has it.
I don't think we even know when it was when we were in primary school, you know.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
that
mean, in Sabah.
Yeah. Yeah, in
In
Sabah.
Sabah, it's not really celebrated. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's only like you go to people's houses, if anything. But it's like definitely out of the three main holidays, it's like the third.
Because the state of Sabah in itself, I feel like there might be lesser, you would say,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
of
Yeah, for
Indians.
sure.
Especially like Indians that celebrate Deepavali.
Yeah. So we've kind of steered away from Christmas a
We
little
are
bit.
so far.
Talking about the Tooth Fairy or Halloween stuff like that. So let's get back on track. Right now I think I'll just pull up the Reddit confession that I have here. Sorry, this thread is about what's the worst Christmas present you have received. The tale starts with so I was dating a guy for a few months when Christmas rolled around. He had recently started a new job that required travel, and this was before smartphones and built-in GPS in your car were common. So I splurged a bit and got him a Garmin to help him find his way.
What's a
Thoughtful,
Garmin?
useful, but not.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
A piece of cloth.
No, I think. Wait, hold on. Let me go.
Garment.
Oh
Garment?
my god. Actually, I thought about that too. Oh, Garland.
Okay, Garmin is a brand of-
Garland.
Garland?
Garmin. It's a watch brand.
Oh.
Garmin. Oh.
Yes, Garmin. Garmin. Yeah.
I heard
Okay.
garland.
No, Garmin. Okay. So thoughtful, useful, but not too sentimental. It felt perfect for where the relationship was at the time. Due to schedules, we couldn't get together until a few days after Christmas. In my haste to go see him, I walked right out the door without his gift. I didn't realize it until I got to his house and I felt terrible. But he said, "No worries, I'll give you your gifts now and I'll just get mine later." Cool. So he goes into the other room and comes back with 2 wrapped gifts. I noticed some of the paper was messed up, like it had been rewrapped, but didn't think much of it in the moment. I carefully unwrapped the first package. It was a MMA magazine that had clearly been read. I was confused. I do not like MMA, not even a little bit. Nor have I ever expressed interest in MMA, not once. He, on the other hand, loved all things MMA. Trying to move on, I politely thanked him, set the magazine down, and refocused on the next gift. I could tell it was a DVD from the shape of the package. And indeed, it was a DVD. A Forrest Gump DVD with the cellophane wrapper missing. Now, don't get me wrong, Forrest Gump is a solid choice, except I already owned a Forrest Gump DVD. And now I was here suddenly, the proud owner of a second copy that appeared used. I again thanked him and sat there quietly, trying to wrap my head around how he could have arrived at the conclusion that a used magazine on a topic I didn't like and a second DVD of something I already owned would make a good Christmas gift. He also got a little quiet, then sheepishly volunteered. I got bored, so I watched the movie yesterday. I just stared at him. And then
I don't know if that's iconic or just
No.
I quite
It's
like
not
the confidence.
Oh my god.
And then he says, "I
The
haven't
audacity,
seen
you
that
know?
issue yet." So I went ahead and read through it. "I think you'll really like it." I slowly responded, "So you got me a magazine because you wanted to read it, and then watched a movie you got for me because you were bored." His only response was, "Oh yeah, I guess so." I left not long after that. The next day, I returned the Garmin for a full refund. about a week later, he called and said he didn't think it was working out. No problem, I said. I don't think it's working out either. As we were wrapping up the call, expressing well wishes and all that, he paused for a bit and said, "Hey, were you still going to give me that Christmas present?"
Oh my gosh. No
I love
way.
it.
No way. Get him out of here. What? You know what? Actually, the perfect Christmas gift for him would have been taking the same MMA like magazine, wrapping it up, and just giving it, or in the same packaging that
The
he gave her.
the DVD.
Exactly the same thing. Oh my goodness,
Just
the
return it back.
audacity. I
So
swear,
yeah,
if
this brings
audacity.
the oh my god, it's so like enraging. Like excuse
yeah,
me, you still have.
it, it sounds like he forgot like the present and then decided what to give on the spot itself. You know, like that kind of thing. Like,
But the point is, he wrapped it. Like he wrapped it.
That's crazy.
He like told the lady, "Oh, let me just give you a present." Like he had the guts. I would be like, "Oh, not ready yet. Maybe like next week.
Yeah. No,
I'll give you when you give me."
oh my god, I think he like I guess this like because the fact that he wrapped it just shows that like he was fully on like this
He was
is
so
fine.
confident in his
Like,
gift, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's terrible. Oh my
He don't
oh my
see any
God.
problems with it.
I feel like I might have
Yeah.
actually cried if that was me, like receiving that. I would just be like, what is this?
Yeah.
So
Especially from your partner, right? Like someone who supposedly should know you and what you like
Exactly.
and dislike stuff. Yeah, but I feel like people will also kind of like twist this story and kind of say like, oh, he still got you a gift. It's like the thought that counts, blah blah blah, things like that. But it's like there's like a line like of thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness doesn't mean like you just get them something that they like.
At least you get them
They're not even
something,
interested.
right?
yeah,
Like not for the sake of giving something, you get them something. It's kind of like you didn't even think about it. Like you gotta put some
Yeah.
thought and effort, a little bit at least. Even if it's like a small gift, right? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be grand or whatever. It's like it can be small, but like something that who you are gifting to will enjoy and like. And it's like, yeah, goddamn, the audacity.
The thing is that I think is that even if you didn't give something that the person would actually like, you even if you think that they would like it, but they happen to not like it, like you could still sort of get away with it to be like, oh, maybe it's still early in the relationship, right? Like maybe you just don't really know what their taste is like, or it's just a bit hard. But the fact that he used the gift that he's giving and like is ruder, like it's like, okay, you can pass one thing off as be like, I don't know my partner as that well, so I just didn't give something that's too great. But then there's the fact that I bought you a gift and then I used your gift and I'm giving you my used gift. And just,
It's the same thing as like you are reusing a gift that you got the previous year.
No, it's really exactly. It's that vibe, and just like or just taking some random trash from your house and just wrapping down and be like, okay, good enough. It's oh my god, it's charity case. It's like you're donating something away, basically. No.
Yeah, it's like hand me downs. You're just handing it down to like the next person. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, like even that's what I'm thinking. Like, if it's a DVD, you could just say like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to watch this with you, and that would have made it a little bit better. And it's like, oh, I watched it yesterday because I was bored.
I was bored. Haha, hee. It's all good. Like what? Okay. Well, have you guys ever like received any gifts that were pretty bad? Like
Not as bad as that. Oh my god. how do I even? I don't
I mean, we
know.
can't compete with this experience this
level,
lady
yeah.
had.
Okay, Jazz, you go first, or Eric.
I'm
Jazz, do you
sorry,
have
for Christmas gifts
any like
or
worst gifts that you've ever received?
well, to be honest, I don't really receive that many gifts on
Oh.
Christmas. It's like okay, the way that my family give gifts or like anyone that I associate myself with, we kind of like have an agreement like okay, I'll buy this thing for you. I already know what you want, you already know what I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
That's all. By the way, we won our
So it's like
first
a-
ML game.
Finally.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. This was so needed.
Victory.
After
Very
like I don't know
nice.
how many rounds.
I mean that's true
very
because I think for myself as well, like my family, we kind of have an idea. So, last time I said that I don't really believe in Santa, but they do. Like my aunt used to like ask us to write letters, and we kind of know that they're asking us what we want, so we just write what we want. And then because there's like 3 kids in the house, we kind of get somewhere around the same type of stuff, so no one really feels left out. So I wouldn't say like I've gotten a bad one. Like it's either like I don't celebrate it because I'm just with a crowd of people who don't celebrate it, or I get something from my family and that's fine too, because like if my family gives something, it's like maybe like an accessory, and I mean you can't go wrong. No one gives reused stuff. I don't know. Just so. What about you, Eric?
Yeah. Personally, also, I don't think I've ever received any bad ones. I mean, there's of course stuff that you're just
don't
like, oh,
like,
it's a little
right?
like meh, you know, like it's okay.
I don't really need
like,
this, but thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's like we also have that like guilt feeling, like oh, I shouldn't be feeling this. They got
should
me
be
at something
thankful,
at least. Yeah, I should be
grateful.
thankful. Yeah, exactly. So like you shouldn't say anything. Do you think you should say something if you don't like a gift?
No,
I
I
just
feel
say,
like
"Oh,
you just
thank
say
you."
thanks. Yeah, and then you just kind of deal
Oh,
with
this
it.
reminds me of something. You know what I'm saying? Does it
I don't think
remind
we should
y'all
talk
of
about
something?
that. I don't think we should talk about
Okay,
that here.
might be in future episodes. We have a spicy tea.
Yeah,
on
and then we'll just
friendship.
change the name. We'll just keep it anonymous. It's change all the name associated to that story. Yeah.
You
We'll
know?
think about it. We'll think about this first before sharing that story.
It's
'Cause
not
who
us.
knows?
It's a friend
What if?
of a friend. Sorry.
Yes.
That we know so many details of.
Yes, we know everything.
Oh God.
Every single detail. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Same. I don't
like
think you should say anything.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of have
I
a
mean, if you
story
really don't
related
like the
Christmas
gift-
time though. Oh, continue.
If you really don't like the gift, then be like, just say, "Oh, thanks." That's
Yeah.
all. How hard is that? A little white lie doesn't
Like-
hurt anyone, right?
Yeah.
But what about for this story that we just read? Do you think she can express?
What? Is that even a debate? That was a terrible. That was just sad.
Okay,
I mean, I
for
would
me-
have left too.
I think it really depends on like, am I really into the relationship? Like, okay.
He
Wait,
just showed
did
no
she
effort.
mention? Did she mention how long they were together?
No, but she just said like the gift that she got him seemed like okay enough to give him for the stage of the relationship they were at.
Yeah.
'cause,
So
like,
what
if-
is like a length of what's the duration of a relationship that would match a watch? That's like a year.
Watch. A year, maybe 2 years, like that.
A year?
I assume.
Probably.
Yeah,
Dep-
'cause it
wait, how
wouldn't
much
be
is
too fresh.
the watch?
Mm.
Like how
Yeah.
averagely?
A Garmin? Let me see how much a
It's
Garmin
like
is.
if it's let's say like 100 ringgit Malaysia,
Oh, that's nothing.
nothing. It's like
don't
6 months, like 3 months you can get.
True.
Okay. So the first one that popped up is 945 ringgit. So it's not 100 plus.
945.
Okay, so
That's an
like it's slightly
I think it's
lesser
like-
than an Apple Watch.
Okay, I would say
Yeah.
that's like a year and a half to 2 years ish.
Yeah,
The
something like
more
that, like a
expensive
year,
ones
year and a half.
are. There's one that's like 2,000. 2K for a watch, guys. I don't know how much the one she got. But I think it seemed like a smartwatch because she mentioned like she wanted to help him with like GPS or something. So
Yeah,
probably
and
was smartwatch.
exactly. And at the time, if you don't even have GPS in your like car, that's like really high tech stuff. So that must be really expensive then. So I would say,
Yeah.
like, the thing is, she put so much thought into it. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like the general consensus should be like, if he's not putting like any effort now, when would he put in effort, right? Like it should not be decreasing over time. I don't know, it just seems
Should
too
be
fresh.
increasing.
Yeah, please maintain.
True.
I don't know. And the fact that he even asked like, hey, I don't think it's working out, but will you still give me my Christmas present, just also shows another side of his personality, where it's like why would you ask, like it's something like you could think about. Like, I wouldn't blame him for thinking about it, but like to specifically ask for it, like,
Yeah. It's like quite disrespectful. I don't know.
it's just like kind of using her. I don't know, I just don't like it.
I don't like it.
Do you think that you deserve the gift after what you got for me? Like,
Yeah, it's like hard, like,
But like the point is, I think he doesn't see a problem with it.
with his gift, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess that's another
So he
issue.
does think he deserved the gift, like a gift from her.
Because it's
Yeah.
based on his taste. Like, oh yeah, like this was really nice. I don't know. But yeah.
Okay. General consensus is that sucks. So we'll move on. Okay, well, we've dabbled in Christmas vibes here and there. So we will now proceed with New Year's. It's New Year's soon, now as well, in the present, and when this thing gets out soon.
It'll be on New Year's Eve. You guys
the
have any
episode-
New Year's plan?
Since it's a public holiday, I think it'd be nice to go out and do something. But the thing is, in the UK, when it's like public holidays like this, like literally all public transport just disappears for the day. Like, so Christmas, Easter, and New Year's, like you don't have trains, buses, like going around. So you just kind of have to be at home. So, and even like a lot of shops closes. Like, they don't really open during public holidays, like in Asia, where you get like extra OT pay.
They
if you
open
work.
later.
Yeah, no, they close earlier here. No one works, basically. Everyone's full on holiday mode with their family.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know, in Malaysia, they kind of keep the shops open even later, around like sometimes they close like 12 a.m. just so they get the extra customers in
Yeah.
on public
Gotta
holidays.
hit that sales, Gotta hit
Yeah.
that sales.
It makes sense, honestly, because everyone who's usually working wants to go out and hang out, outside. And then it's like, now you have the time to actually go out and you can't.
Yeah. That's also, I think it's kind of nice that, like those type of countries, maybe they give more importance to like work-life balance, right? So they
Yeah, for
allow
sure.
those people to be with their families, unlike
Yeah.
here where they keep them in and like work them to the
They're like,
bone.
if you work more, I'll pay you double.
Yeah. Like, yeah, so like that's kind of nice, I think, to have that. It's a good culture to have up, but I don't think that's gonna happen here anytime soon or
We
ever,
don't
actually.
have. We'll
Yeah.
talk more about work-life balance in the next episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Let's just wrap it up now.
Alright, so today's episode, I would describe it as jubilant.
Correct.
Which, in case you guys have no idea what it means expressing great happiness, according to google.com. Okay.
Yeah, I had no
Erica,
idea what
you?
that meant.
Yeah, Google is so good.
I select enthusiastic because I'm enthusiastic for the new year.
I'm dying. I'm listening to all
Hear
this.
my voice. So enthusiastic.
Oh my gosh. And mine is naughty and nice. From all the Christmas stories, more. Oh my god. Okay. The guy in the Reddit story. He's definitely not nice, but I also hate using the word naughty on a person, so it just sounds wrong.
Naughty.
Oh my gosh.
Alright then, I guess that will be all.
Yep.
Have a very
Join us
happy
next
New
time.
Year's, everyone.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, guys.
Christmas ended.
Oh, yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Sorry.
Happy
That
New
was-
Year.
that
Have a
was
good
nice.
2024.
Alright, bye.